Hello everybody, it's me Lainey and I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Today we are playing a game called Foundation. I bought it on Steam after watching a bunch of people I enjoy watching play it, and then I'm like, I have to get this game. And then also later that day when I was cleaning my room, I found a gift card that I got for Christmas, and so I bought it. This game is in early access. It only came out very recently, but it is like a game that I would enjoy. I just saw it and I'm like, wow, this is what I like to do. So I'm just looking around to try and find, like, make sure this place is good. We're just gonna buy it. Yum yum yum. I'm sorry, but I've watched a bunch of people play it, so I kind of know how to play it already. I went and I also tried playing it myself 2 times, so we're just gonna keep playing on this world until we crash and burn, because I'm not that good at like city management games, never have been, never will be. So we're just gonna keep on going until I can no longer go anymore. What I'm doing is I'm just getting a gathering hut, a stone hut, a well, and making a couple of my villagers into builders so that they can get started on doing tasks. And anyway, one thing I really like about this game is that it's not on a grid, so you can place pretty much anything anywhere, and it's just great. And they'll like navigate and find their way to things, and they create their own paths. I'm not sure if you can see, but on their way towards the gathering hut, you can see like there's a path they specifically walk on, and the more they walk on it, the more like noticeable that path becomes. And if they don't walk on a path for a while, then it goes away. Another interesting thing about the paths is if you branch something off, then they will walk along the path and then like deviate it, but they'll try to make as little paths as possible, which I think is just really cool. And oh yeah, this is just me remembering that I have to put in extraction sites, because if you don't put in extraction sites, nothing gets done. Basically, the extraction sites tell your little villager buddies, like, hey, this is where you need to do things. This is where you need to chop trees, gather berries, and cut stone. So that's always good. One thing that caught me up when I went through, because this is my second time running through this myself, but when I tried to do this the first time, I like failed almost immediately. Wait, no, this is my 3rd time, because I played for about like 2 minutes before it's like, oh, my entire village has just crashed and burned because I forgot to put a well in. Basically, the goal in this game is to make a cool village, get lots of money, and make sure everybody is happy. And I'm just trying to build as much as possible. It gives me tasks. Gotta build a market. Like, there's these structures called monument structures, and they are very customizable, as you can see here. Making a little food stall, getting a little food sign. What else could I do? Should I do a tent? No, I'm not going to do a tent. I could do a tent. That will make my splendor go up. And when you have a certain amount of splendor, then you unlock things. Which is great, you know. There's a bar along the top which has like how much gold you have, how many resources you have, and then there's like 3 different categories. There's a hammer, there's like a cross swords, and there's a little church. So when you complete specific buildings around those things, so if you build things for the hammer, which is labor, so if you add decorations to like the marketplace, and I'm not sure exactly what else, but it makes your splendor go up, and then you can unlock cool things like the Lord's Manor. So that's always good. This is just a note, because when I tried to do this the first time, I failed miserably. I was like, why can't I unlock the Lord's Manor? Because I was watching a bunch of other people and they were building these really cool Lord's Manors, and I'm like, why can't I do that? And then it's like, oh, I don't have enough splendor. how do I get Splendor? And so I was just like scrolling through the game trying to figure it out. Sorry, I'm just playing the game and I'm not even like telling you guys anything important. I'm just saying all this nonsense. But yeah, we're gonna take a little mini break here and we're just gonna speed through some of this process and let things build a little bit, and I will see you all in just a second. Okay, so that will. Oh, wow, that was loud noises. Anyway, that was just like 2 minutes of me just letting things play out. But now we've unlocked housing, which is this green here. So let me just select an area. With housing, you just like select like large areas, and they'll build their own houses, and they'll place them wherever. I don't know how to words. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, see, look, you can just see that they've just started placing it. This is just me realizing that I should probably get rid of all these trees, right? Because, like, I'm sure I'm gonna want to, like, use this space. It's like, I was thinking, like, ooh, maybe it'll be all, like, cool and natural to have all these trees. And it's like, that's a lot of space in my little territory here that these trees are taking up. I kind of don't want them here. Say, ooh, stuck in the trees. Ooh. Anyway, what does that say? Okay. Wow, look at this. Isn't it amazing? I need more housing already. Why can't they just cram in more buildings? I'm sure they could. I'm sure they could fit more buildings in that space, because I don't want to expand my housing area because they're just going to delete trees and they're not going to collect the wood, and I want all the wood because it's not a renewable resource. The berries will live on forever and the stone will live on forever, but the wood does not live on forever. You've got to reforest it, but we don't have reforestation yet, so alright, I'm gonna solve all this conundrum that I'm having. I'll like limit the areas that they can like extract from, so they just get this like high density foresty area for now. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna do the letting it build, so I'll see you in a bit. We'll just do a time lapse. I don't want to cut anything out from you guys, so we're just gonna do another time lapse, just me cutting in and out, just like anything that I might find interesting or I think you should know about the game. I'll just like pop in, but it'll be a lot of just time lapses, I think, especially like the further we get into the game. Alrighty then, that was a lot. I was just like, it was just a long time of just me not talking. So yeah, don't worry about it, you know? I kept like planning on just like coming back and just talking, and then I just wasn't talking, and it's just a long period of me not talking. 6 minutes of me not talking. That's how long that time lapse was, just in case you're wondering. So this game moves fairly quickly, but I was just thinking, it's probably about time that I build a church. So I'm gonna just remove an area of like the housing spot so no one builds there, and I'll put a church there. I think I could fit a church there. Do you think I could fit a church there? I could fit a church there. Yeah. But these people are not demolishing these trees quick enough. And like, they really need to get on that, man. Like, where are my trees? But how cute are these houses? Just saying. They upgrade over time, but for now, hello? Sorry, my cat has just walked in. Hello, Loki. I'm trying to record. Can you go away, butthead? Sorry. Anyway, I was just talking about how cute these buildings are. I need to get a warehouse in, though, because I need to store items. Items get stored in buildings up until they get to 100 items. And then a warehouse has 4 slots, and each slot holds 50 items, so, you know. You also need the warehouse if you want to deliver things, because they'll call you up. Yeah, they'll just be like, hey, you want to help? No, they send somebody, because this is times without phone. So they'll send somebody and they'll be like, hey, do you want to help the people? Do you want to help the kingdom? Or do you want to help the clergy? That's how you say it, right? I'm losing my mind. Anyway, so they'll do that, and that gets you points. You know how I was talking about Splendor earlier? And that's what the little twinkly star thing is. But you also need to get points with them, and you do that by doing like quests and stuff. Like, you gotta give them berries and fish and bread. But I can't make berries. I mean, berries are the only one I can make. I can't get fish, I can't get bread, because I don't have anything unlocked yet. So we gotta do that. We gotta do that real bad. But sorry, I just can't get over how cute these little houses are. They upgrade over time, so sooner or later they're not gonna look like this. They'll get bigger, and there'll be like more people inside them that live there. But they're so cute, like how they are now. They get all the buildings in this game just look so cool. And I know this game's only in early access, and that just makes me really excited to see what else they do with this game. But I'm just so amused. What are we extracting? Oh, okay. What should we Oh, it's just like, I forgot what I was doing, and it's like, I brought this extraction tool out, and it's like, you know what, I should probably I really want them to get, like, this area. Like, this specific little dense area, I want it gone. I want to get a little fishing shack right by that tiny little bit of water. Oh, warehouse is done. Nice. But that tiny little bit of water that's in our little, hexagon, yeah. I want that to have a fishing shack. But I think we're just about done with this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to do the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe. You know what they are. I hope you have a fantastic Friday, and if it's not Friday when you're watching this, I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, and I will see you all in my next video, which will be another game, because this is Gaming March. Basically, I've been having trouble drawing, and here we are, just trying to do some games. So get excited for more Foundation, some Minecraft, and I haven't planned much more than that. There will be another game, but I can't decide between The Sims and Stardew Valley. It might... We'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you all for what... Ooh, new house. Nice. I think it's upgrading. Wow. Sorry, I'm distracted. Anyway, bye everybody.